5ebi.com.au/Pakistani. Salam Pakistan Adelaide.
Every Monday to Friday, I give you morning music vitamins, music pills with Dieter from around the world. From 9 till 11 a.m., give yourself a lift on Radio 5, EBI FM and Digital World. Morning music vitamins.
Fesgama agus fáilte gan ó réidio Alpanach Australia a Jess ag coig EBI yn 93.1 FM digitach EBI World Neostruig an Line. Smisha Rernich Nick Gary. Good afternoon and welcome to Scottish Radio Hour here at 5EBI 103.1 FM or digital EBI World. My name is Rachel Hay and a special welcome to anyone listening from further afield with our streaming service at www.5ebi.com.au. Kimeraha Shevanji. How are you today? Ha mi hien gema agus santáisiach mar savishgan le naich behichen. I myself am well and keen to start, as always, with this week in animal news. There's not much. The nearest I could find is a warning about ticks, as a new study has found that the mild oceanic climate of the Western Isles could be helping them to survive in places they weren't previously thought to thrive. Haransach a good a gra gurdach a gream se chluich as bla and coshnamara as corich geire gewil an garten chopalch ans na helen and sheer. Han garten, wel chinia slime chiing, komen to galore aun an colchin, agus falch round sa hiva all hay in glasachu agus Liverpool, collery NHS na Ellen sheer, a kiasnachig, carsona ha chinia slime cholian vor, ans na helen var nach hel moren greuven. Ticks are usually found in woodlands and cause Lyme disease in humans, but researchers were wondering why some of the Western Isles have an average incidence of Lyme disease 40 times higher than the Scottish average, despite having hardly any trees. Some places, such as Uist, have blamed roaming deer for spreading ticks. Isabel McInnes, a nurse at NHS Nanellen Sheet and head of public health, explained the connection. Ticks don't like to be dry, she said. They prefer to be wet, and so our weather here is very good for them. Chatol leis na gart yn eidje a fi cheram, fi'n iech Isabel Nicaners, a hand a nurse as chion slanch a phobolic NHS na Nellen Sheer. Siar law a fi flich, agus mar sin, han amersha aging, an ja, uafas a hein ma son na gart en a chumul bio. Chanel tor rawn sa hi a fi a yen of eratigan far na hel tor chreven. Agus mar sin is stocha gun táise cháitigan elo rawn sa hi an a yen of nur a leiv a set an pipe shaw. There hasn't been much research on ticks in non-wooded areas, so this study has shown the potential for Lyme disease in habitats other than forests, and researchers hope that there will be more studies in the future from other places. Isabel McInnes, who is in charge of public health on the islands, has also said that people should be more careful with their gardens, taking care to keep animals out and make sure there aren't any damp places near the house where ticks could thrive. Hurst Isabel McInnes can behoor de reunje behechen gummelamach as negari en achke, as veeg ganaatje vlug akel far een begart en tien bio. Agus, leis gewel sin a brein me een garian, an credig sif gunda hil barach dunje negari en driel an den edge en blaen en nachai gan hastel. Speaking of gardens, the Edinburgh Royal Botanic Gardens have unseated the city's famous castle and National Museum as Scotland's most popular visitor attraction. COVID is being blamed, of course, because restrictions were less stringent for outdoor sites. Last year, more than 452,000 people visited the Botanic Gardens, compared to around 250,000 for the castle, an 87% drop from 2019. Sé COVID is corach, leis nach hil na stúri an hotel da áitich an töfa mui. An bliana se chai fasger 100 mil duine gan garian, agus le an of sin gan chastel. Hurste chastel an siachan, seo gan foscali an jechel la erichet jen Giplin. The castle announced this week that it will reopen from the 30th of April. But 14 museums in the Highlands have joined forces to put on an online exhibition of clothing through the ages. It will be called Highland Threads and feature a selection of historical garments, including a waistcoat and jacket said to have belonged to Bonnie Prince Charlie. Ha ceher tai an tasci jeg gafelr chéile gus fel haspinnig virtual a dhéanamh de de cheach griel. Bí seachat ann a head a gorá sin leis a frún sa charlach. Agus ann an ish, bí tai tasci uis ann as de raibh pach ach griel úr hogel ann an tai dún. Work has begun to create a heritage park celebrating the history of Angus at the House of Dun near Montrose. It will include the Angus Folk Museum collection and will feature multi-sensory interpretations on subjects ranging from toys of the past to hidden Jacobite secrets and agricultural heritage, as well as costume storytelling, new cafes and shops. Bí tashbanian imil chuspid mar shampla jejigan achgriel, na sémasich, agus tuahanasach, agus cudjach bí duine cosca de chachgriel, agus bí cafian a spuchan ura aun. All in all, a very exciting week in the museum world, even if there's not very much animal news. Here's the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards playing Edinburgh Castle.
to share our country story. Cold winters past and gone, summer days are stretching long, and oh, that I were staying on, but she is gently calling. Scotland, I hear your name in every cry of bitter pain. Oh, freedom's call has been the game that you have played so bravely. Remember now the hills of snow and heather moors where rivers flow, the ancient thistle there did grow, till southern winds came blowing. England, the sovereign might, reluctant neighbours, bitter fights, and marriage vows devoid of rights to stop the blood from flowing. Scotland, I hear your name in every cry of bitter pain. Oh, freedom's call has been the game that you have played so bravely. And now the bloody battle's o'er, the Union flag's within our door. The lion sleeps when once it roared, the kingdom is united. Walsall is past and gone, a chilling wind is blowing strong. The nights are hard and oh so long, another winter's coming. Scotland, I hear your name in every cry of bitter pain. Oh, freedom's call has been the game that you have played so bravely. Scotland, I hear your name in every cry of bitter pain. Oh, freedom's call has been the game that you have played so bravely.
That was the McCalmans singing Scotland. What it wasn't was the McCalmans singing Let's Recycle, which is what I wanted to play for you, but I was listening to it in the car, left it in the car, caught the bus in here. I've been waiting a couple of months for a recycling story so I can play the McCalmans singing Let's Recycle, so hopefully there'll be another recycling story coming up next month or the month after. But anyway, the cost of plastic bags in Scotland has increased from 5p to 10p. No surprise for us here, where it's been 10 cents for a while. Then again, we've had to pay for plastic bags here since I was 12, and it only came in much more recently than that in the UK. Bí páchan an plastic nach stéire ann an alapa aníis, dul bhá coig skillen go jeich skillen. Well, ha deir a bhí jeich céadachan a seo a chill nún you garage. Huj bull fálamach an alapa rompa a fríse méadach nas traias of Liana, ach va mullian ann leis a véras, a rövas an bí. MSPs backed the move to double the price earlier this year, but implementation was delayed due to the virus, for some reason. Apparently, plastic bag usage in Scotland dropped by 80% following the introduction of the 5p charge, but the government believes that it needs to increase the charge periodically to encourage the use of reusable options. Luid eich pochen yn plastic gymor as je gan skidin, dat gan coleg skidin fris a hien ysdiach, agus han realtas yn biach gyn bycho gan fris a feadachig fa am gos roin an ella a frosnachig. A sio an yn Australia a jes, stocha go bhfuil sibh seo aichen, ha sin a sgwrchie gach piece plastic a clachas tú ach trip of an. Meanwhile, here in South Australia, we're getting rid of all single-use plastics, not just the shopping bags. You've probably noticed from the start of March that you've been getting cardboard straws and takeaway boxes rather than plastic ones. This year, we're eliminating plastic straws, cutlery and stirrers, and next year it will be all polystyrene cups, bowls, plates and containers. Van waar seo bioafying cynnychen paper, siach cynnychen plastic, agus gréimichen iscéinchen fiúga siach plastic, agus anna. An aflíon bí sin a fáing cúpanan, bólachen agus trainterin géanta lestuhan nach heil plastic. Tá sig dórt a gála an bain ópan mating just aharne, agus her ansach ag tosach ag mugéin. Sé diesel a hadorstach. There has been an oil spill in Oban, which is now under investigation after beginning on Saturday morning. It's diesel that was spilling, and it's understood that the spill came to land between the two quays in the bay and that the oil was smelt by the people in town. There are worries about how this will affect local wildlife. Ha has a tuigshin gundanig becken, chia ki atua agus ki in the réile, is waich kuch ra fálag óla savala. Chaid drag noch ge kudjach mu eag veha na skira agus yins úteras an nach il colosaun gevil diesel last a geistjan agus had to gopper son jeravig eing coas a hanig in diesel. Authorities say that it seems the diesel isn't still leaking and they're working to determine where it came from. And a wildfire broke out in Murray on Tuesday, in Gorse at the mouth of the River Spey. Hoshig fallish gan yn marf jamarst, ec bail yn aving Spey, agus van servish smalwch a sab a trishan chena fat shach uren, le shia truchichen agus copter rushke. Chadjach dunya a leonig, ach chayan chenya a schulig le gehen mora, agus hanig and skip a smalig eresh kiedan gus change and beck a lorig. Scottish Fire and Rescue Service brought in 6 trucks and a water carrier before it was put out later in the evening, about 7 hours later. No one was injured, but it was spread by high winds, and crews returned the next day to check for spot fires. Unfortunately, it was quickly suspected to have been deliberately lit, and by Sunday, Police Scotland confirmed that they had charged a 31-year-old man. Nach dragen gunjachan chenya aloska gledunya, agus dolnig hurst polisalapa gun de chorit oolach hefer yn vlian y jeg erichet a rush. Shaw Katrina Friesel as Stran Halpinga a Shaw in Australia Jess a Chloe watching the fire with Kathy Fraser on her CD Presents. Shivagis, Jochri, U, Radio Alapanach, Australia, Jess, Egg, Coig EBI, 93.1 FM, Digitach EBI World, Stoic, Online. You are listening to Scottish Radio Hour on 5EBI 103.1 FM, Digital EBI World, or now streaming online. An program seir Sundaíoch fa Alpa agus van pobl Alpanach a seo an in Australia Jess agus a hula duich. This program is for those interested in all things relating to Scotland and the Scottish diaspora here in Australia. Na big tolf bal radio a vies chanile ach $10 gach bliana agus vieg sif gar cudjach gedjerf. Carafon go meiret ek nioni kehet in 3 shachta da coig 3 shach. If you would like to help us stay on air, you can become a member for only $10 a year. To find out more or to get an application form, please ring Margot on 0413 722 537. That's 0413 722 537. And we have been promoting free CDs with your $10 membership, and I'm pleased to announce that both of those CDs have been taken by Ash Kane and by Ruth Hay, both keen supporters of bilingual Gaelic radio program here in South Australia. And now for the What's On. The Royal Scottish Country Dance Society is holding a Come and Try social on Sunday the 9th of May from 2 until 4 p.m. at the Mitcham Cultural Centre at 103C Princes Road, Mitcham. That's a Come and Try social on the 9th of May at 2 p.m. in Mitcham. Scottish country dancing is a lot of fun, so if you haven't done it, this could be your opportunity to start. It's also great to get a grip on the basics of dancing if you often go to Kaylee's and feel like you have 2 left feet and don't know what's happening when the person's shouting at you to do a do-si-do or whatever. So again, 9th of May, 2 p.m. at the Mitcham Cultural Centre. Come and try social with the Royal Scottish Country Dance Society. And that's it from the What's On.
The What's On is brought to you by our sponsors, the Scottish Banner newspaper. The Scottish Banner is Australia's national Scottish newspaper, available each month with news from Scotland and the Australian Scottish community. Get your copy at newsagents or by subscribing at www.scottishbanner.com. For a good Scottish read, get the Banner.
and beans, snappy me on honey sweet, and a flavor side your mother shake and rat and cheer more cries, cheer and pilsner mountain on, shake and rat and cheer more cries, cheer is all in lane at Howard, shake and rat and cheer more cries, cheer and pilsner mountain on, shake and rat and cheer more cries, cheer is all in lane at Howard.
That was Ian Hardy playing Schoolroom Pipers, followed by Cape Breton classic She Cape Breton Che Mogra, sung as a walking song. So, obviously, I'm going to talk about the biggest news of the month, to me anyway, the new Gaelic Medium School opening in Marbu. Nach gynnaich seo yn cerfod fod gyfarch leis y ffrifyr awn yn alp yn oe I ein macrang, nw'r hwrstiau yn bu a fôr roi'n a chwrstiach ffasger $2 million gys yn siawn tai crafi agos unit gus agus unit colony awn y Marbu a nhw agachig gus campus Sattel the Hollistian Gaelic ysgeachig. The news was revealed on the 14th of March when Ian Rankin, the Premier of Nova Scotia, announced that the province is investing nearly $2 million into renovating a former convent in Marbu to create a satellite campus of the Gaelic College. He made the announcement during a visit to the new site of the campus. No, to the site of the new campus. I myself visited it when I was over in Cape Breton nearly 2 years ago, and the college had just bought it. So some music classes have been offered there for a while, but they've been waiting for the opportunity to do more with it. Chwyr yn prifyr yn meiniachig yn cael at yr ein y tyl yr arich a campus oes. Chai mi hi nawn, nŵr y fam iawn yn Cape Breton fy cyln daflu yna, agos a cholis dy gyrich yn larach o'r ciawnachig. Mae'r sy'n ha cyrra clas ciol y fiawn fy cyln unio garech, ach haiet ffehaf sy'n cyrram barach a yen af yn sy'n. A mesh gela hedge cwrs a cynnig i'r olhia a having yn cwlta is acrin yn gael, ciol ystiorig hachyrstasan a fiawn, a yn ciol rhi olhau Cape Breton mae'r fan cwrs y rhain mi hyn ec a campus hela awn y balon o falna. Amongst other things, university-level courses on Gaelic history, culture and music will be taught at the new campus in cooperation with Cape Breton University, as was the course that I myself did at the other campus in St Anne's. A Gaelic radio station will be established from the new campus, now called Bain Vabu, with podcasts and traditional music. Hedge station Radio Gaelic ysdeich ag Bain Vabu like podcasting as ciol tradition da. Ach gacínteach bí a bhór chuteach jigéine brian mi yn project na bonscoil a bhí sawn. Ach cha dachar seo dérich a plum. Hwrst yn les ciawn suya Bain Vabu coniach mechanich gyfel yart a sawn. Of course, the thing that most people are talking about isn't the university courses or the radio station, but the Gaelic Medium School. But it's important to say that this didn't just come out of nowhere, as a lot of people seem to think. The Deputy Principal of Bain Vabu, Kenneth Mackenzie, said in a statement to the BBC that there was a request there. There are parents in the area who are wanting to maintain Gaelic with their children, and I think it's a good time to start this, he said. Ha parent yn bengurst yn sgera ag said ta feich yn Gaelic a chwmulrisio a chlain achge, as ha mi ysmaint yn greu awn fa a hawn, sio a hosich. Si sgol bec a fi a sawn, a ha mi ysmaint yn gyfel gaior le oai sa gnoach. Ha a hola sien a touch ym richeila ag a si pís môr a hawn yn tech a ha sio aing. It will be a small school, but I think there's enough interest in it, he said. Everything is falling into place, and this help is a big part of that. I agree. The community in Cape Breton has put a lot of work in over the last few decades, and there are now a good number of children who will be starting school in the next few years who have grown up in Gaelic-speaking homes and attending the Gaelic playgroup together in Marbu, including Coniach's own twins. Han Corishniach an Cape Breton e tor obrach a chwrawn, sy'n da genialig siachai, ag sa tor clenia, paila clenia, marachanaget, and a tashich a sec bonsgol sy'n daflu yn a shotjeing, a chai yn togol leis a Gaelic, agus a hedge gan bwyn cloich a trofein na Gaelic an y Marbu. Ha prifere Ian Macrang a gentach a grym, nŵr a hwrste. Ha sio a togol opar fôr a rynniag mahaj, a hef affiawachig na Gaelic, eich a cholistje. San Ellen agus awns yn Corishnach. Premier Ian Rankin agreed with me when he said in his announcement, this builds on the great work that has already been done in the revitalisation of Gaelic at the college, on the island and in the communities. Meanwhile in Scotland, the Nat 5 highs and advanced highs were cancelled because of the plague, with grades being given based on teacher judgment. An an alpa, chafi diechan an awn sca a virus, ach bu coran gan torch gan scolaran a re biachgan an teacherin. Ha ec fiannesh a fi ec na biachganet, agus ha emeg scola cwmwl mesian, a ha gyma colach ri diachanan, ach gwnawm jesachi. However, that judgment from the teachers needs to be backed up by evidence gathered in tests, and some schools are setting these tests in conditions which are very similar to exams, but with much less preparation. Some schools spread the tests over several class lesson times, but others are doing them all in one go, with invigilators to make sure strict exam conditions are met. Ha corysgolch na sgurlig na mesian effiag siach ganan, ach ha emegella gan jenaf awn yn lan o ga, le lwch coia down. Ha siop fyr anach oramach ar esgolaran ysparentan, ec nach ro ach da chiach yn ffeisrachi gan bi na mesian sio awn. It's being described as unfair by pupils and parents, who were given less than 2 weeks' warning of these final assessments, on which their final grades will primarily be based. Why not just call it an exam? Asked 16-year-old Denny, who had started a petition asking for them to be scrapped. Jerich can jechen, hush Denny, she blain and jeg a dun jay, agus eisiau ach young atashig a geri na messi and shot a chilligal e fallof. Shot and darn a blaina, nach be jechen an awn. Ach, an commas rishnuri, ba unia glor awn jesachig, agus has jury an ech na teacher and kimera bechor gaif na chor an aying. This is the second year without senior students sitting a final exam, but unlike last year there has been time to prepare, and teachers have been given guidance on how to come up with pupils' estimated grades. But they've also been given flexibility, and that means that young people in different schools could have totally different experiences, resulting in just the unfairness that everyone was hoping to avoid. Ach mi mesi an le ethialich ag sgolran fod jiffa sgolchan, agus bishan jerich ha an a charamach sa va a holodunya an dul nach bi ag ai. Ach, ha sin as the brain mi ein ogri, agus ha buin ŵr ag erig yn che gestiach rich na draen a heis sgian a hioga. Horst emmerst an Ellen gaveliet a torch toggle do ruhenoga an Ellen skianach. A new organisation is hoping to listen to the concerns of young people in the Isle of Skye. It's called Immerst an Ellen, and they said they are lifting the young voices of the Isle of Skye. Those young voices are talking about housing, unemployment and the state of Gaelic. And with parliamentary elections coming up next month, they want the political parties to be aware of these issues. Haed de macha meshgela taiadas cyn cosni agus suyachag na Gaelige. La tuig parliament na halapa an avis had to giri na partian politigach a fi mohichel mun na gnaich an sio. Siai taiadas an duliadas abubvoa a hagging. Han na prish an jerich gun chiel husht Kirsty nich good a ha na balja yemmerst an Ellen. Housing is our biggest issue, said Kirsty McDougall, who is a member of Immerst an Ellen. The prices are simply unreasonable. She explained that she has been away at university and has come back to the island and has been living with her parents for a year because she has been unable to find housing. Ha isha erfi sanolhai is hai jirich a glosa drashk an Ellen unari is hai erfi a ffordd colir isha parent and some bliana. Ach cudjach had drog ora mi en an jowen a herfi an Ellen van a gachiet an skol. Sgas nach orangaiv icha ridja aying lista and tayadish. She's also worried about people who have been living on the island since they left school, because they still can't get on the housing wait list at all. I think that groups such as the Crofter Commission should be stronger about making sure that crofts and houses go to people who will use them, Kirsty said. That's obviously a reference to the increasing number of second homeowners in the islands, which have the highest density of Airbnbs per capita in the UK. Ha Kirsty as meinchig gyn bechorda fi yn colach ry comisiwn na crotierach a fi nas lagera a hyfa fi a Jane of Keenshach gyfel na crotien as taen a dol gydernia a hagan clachgig. Ha sin a hyf an trepletje rana rachien a hawns na Helen and snalayan sio. Ach codjach ha Immerst an Ellen a Jane of Kian lagers etter na náichan sio agus suyachig na Gaelige an Ellen skianach. Immerst an Ellen also draws a strong connection between issues like housing and unemployment and the state of Gaelic in the island. They say that the language is in danger in the current situation. If young people can't return, especially the ones that speak Gaelic, how will Gaelic stay alive on these islands? Kirsty asked. Mae'r syring ganolgri chile grash, gehari yn iawn eich fel Gaelic, cymryd ha Gaelic gyfi bio awns na Helen yn a ha sio. Ha Gaelic mae frifych ysyn immerst ha sio. Gaelic is a priority in this initiative. Immerst Ellen says it expects much more from wider political parties in relation to Gaelic and other important issues in the Highlands and Islands, and they have set up a petition calling on all parties and candidates to support them. Hurst Immerst Ellen gyfel a sylwch tor a farach bon na parti yn politigach sy'n arsengach a hyf na Gaelig, agus cwsbrinella a ha cwdrmach y gaeltach sna Helenin. Ach, ba sy'n y bryn mi ein taiadas agus ha ymastwr anan lochan enefyd a hyf sin. As I've already mentioned, one of those concerns in the Highlands is reasonably priced housing, and it seems like someone is now trying to deliver that. The Ascent Development Trust, a community group, has bought 55 acres of Church of Scotland land in Lochinver, and they say it could be used for building homes on. Ha yrys lasach I Ascentje, coig jeg achger, da ichyd jegering a cianachig, anon lochan innever, fel Eglish na Halpa. Le crwy eim taiadas ec pris reis yn tysyn sgera, se cea môr a hasiog yn fwy'n a herfi coiather son talfian lahech fat coig blin a jeg. The Trust has been involved in an effort that began 15 years ago to find suitable locations for affordable homes. The land has been officially in the hands of the community since last month, which is great news for a community that has spent so long trying to tackle a housing crisis and trying to find land that would be suitable for housing. Hanig jeref a gothig alig jerig na mis a chai, gyda pys talofing sio, awn loch yn enifir, awn wafn yn corisnach. Se naich le a hawn do fwy'n a hir un fawr a chwr siachat a coiaters yn talof y fieg frecarach es yn taiadys. Leis yn talof yn ei siacga, han tyrys les a chi a dol a yen of cochhorlich yn sy'n sgira, mi jerich a hamwntje yn aatje a geir I feich yn awn, a farach ger taien. With the land now in their own hands, the Development Trust is going to hold meetings in the area to find out just what the people of the area want to see there, aside from houses, of course. Ideas that have already been pitched include commercial plots, walking paths, education and training facilities. A mesh biachgan a hachgan with hra, ha ernadin cowershotta, a slian koshach, agus garrison folum estreni. Tehen. Sin yn cwsbr a ha cwdrmach do gacniach a gyhari y gaeltoch. Sio, daf, a clwych tehen giala, agus roi sin new tradition a clwych tai mohenesh. Here's New Tradition with My Grandfather's House, followed by Dav playing White Houses.
Chesig span is Bobby County get a bit of bubble. Big burn head and lost like the stalking Lewis house. Big kind of again last time when up. As Jay blood the bar, chin leg shape and neck no more. Big and bot of classic pea back in Jenna. That get on moon and work, please to mark and drag on sewers. Says get for and more better package. I'm long lion positions on the shed pass an arm. And sail with us as luggers, bunch and more to such get line. And you answer for one of some out of counts and line. Not yard and fast got what time ahead of. Stapel kachainig mini shana at baiban at snäcket na piano immer hebben hart hallo habel rounds and march reach me hule kan hoort my head up dat is jack on the ik got what there and small is for jag in a yard for my cousin each was in ár San Silvas is lugus Balcher mór is saskel lai And you house of Valor of Samara Fountain Rain Not Björn Pascal Plata
was New Tradition with My Grandfather's House, followed by Darv playing White Houses. And that's all we have time for today on today's programme. So, hagam ni shrida shne vu manish on the radio Albanach Australia Jess eg coig EBI and 93.1 FM. That's all we have time for today on Scottish Radio Hour at 5UBI 103.1 FM. So it's goodbye from me, Rachel Hay, Jerry and Drasteg, sorry Lev. Kish and Jevana Yachkin. Ach, half Olivi. Start Yerson o radio Erenach ekle uish. Scottish Radio Hour will be back at the same time next week. And of course, don't forget Celtic Radio Hour at 5 p.m. on Saturday. And in fact, why go anywhere now? Stick around and listen to our friends at Irish Radio Hour coming up shortly at 1:30. Until then, here's the Urban Highlanders playing The Burning of the Piper's Heart.